Hey there everyone, this should be the last video before my iMac returns and I'm able to make those vlogs for you, but today I wanted to go over a common question that I get, which is Disney security and equipment at Disney. Now for those who don't know, Disney has recently been doing some updates to their security. It's a lot more secure in all of the parks. A lot of people go through metal detectors now, a lot more thorough searches of the bags, so we're feeling extra safe when it comes to Disney parks. Now, if you haven't been to Disney in a while, the biggest change you'll notice is the fact that you have to go through a metal detector before you can get on the monorail. All three of the monorail resorts have their own security checkpoints, so even if you're doing some resort hopping and you get off at one resort, you have to go back through the security checkpoint in order to get back on the monorail. Now, this may sound a little cumbersome as I'm saying it here, where you have to take off your bag and go through the metal detector over and over again, but I have to tell you, Disney security is doing a great job. I feel like Disney security has made great strides forward. There are more guards to get us through faster. You're not waiting nearly as long, and usually it's a pretty quick process, pretty painless to get through and into the parks. Now, there's only one problem that I have with this system, and it has nothing to do with Disney or Disney security. It has to do with me and the way that I carry my things into the Disney parks. As you know from an earlier equipment video, I was carrying around this photography belt on this most recent trip with this little pouch on the side here to carry some more of those other things. It's doing really well. It was doing a great job, but it was kind of making me lopsided a little bit, so my hips were kind of pulling to one side. It made it very difficult to walk, and at the end I was a little bit sore. When I first thought about using the photography belt, I wanted to put everything into one spot, so you just take it off, show it to security, and then put it right back on, no problem. But unfortunately, the belt can't hold everything just on the belt. It has to be hanging on me, and that just wasn't working. So then I thought, you know what, Michael, let's be a trend setter and set a new trend for fashion at Disney, and I was thinking about a fanny pack. I have this larger one here. It's kind of large, square, will sit on me. I'm sure it would do a good job, but I had an even better solution. This is how I will be carrying things around Disney. It's a very small, very thin runner's pack. It has all my batteries inside. It's got rechargers, it's got pins, it's got a charger for my phone in there. So there's a lot of things that I can put in this very thin backpack. I mean, it's super thin. I can take it off. It's one piece of metal. It's got a lot of pockets, and then that's the end of it. So I'm not lopsided. It's sitting on my waist. It's going to be perfect at Disney. Now, there are other pieces of metal that I bring into Disney, including this brand new tripod. A lot of my friends have been saying, Michael, you need to be going pro with your vlogs. So this is Michael going pro right here. I've got this brand new Joby tripod. You can find a list of all the equipment that I use in the description of all of my videos. This tripod is much bigger, much heavier, and it's going to keep my camera safe. So even if I'm going like this, the camera won't fall off. See what I mean there? It's being kept perfectly straight, even though it's like at an angle here. It's not bending under the weight of my camera. To me, this is the perfect solution. When I go through Disney security, I just put this whole thing on the other side of the table. I just leave it there, and they're perfectly fine with that. Having security in today's day and age is more important than ever, but going through fast and easy is also important to me and to all of us. So having all the metal items in one container, to me, is going to make so much sense. I can just take it off, leave it on that table, I can check it, I can go through the metal detector, no problem. It's going to make everything much easier. So this small runner's pack here is how I'm going to go through Disney, but I want to hear from you. Do you carry a backpack, which I have now completely taken off? By the way, I recommend going backpackless. It makes a big difference. I personally love it. I wouldn't go back. I definitely would not go back, so this is my solution. But I want to hear from you. Is it a backpack? Is it a fanny pack? Is it a purse or a bag? Let me know in the comments below. I want to hear from you. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with me. Until next time, have a magical day.